MGM Bing Bong. Hello, welcome, fellow Bing Bongers. Welcome,
GM.
everybody, to the Friday episode of the
Bing
GM
bong.
Show. Bing Bong. You've changed our lives. You've changed our lives. Torque Nation in the chat. Thank you for introducing us to the Bing Bong. We got plenty to talk about, so let's hop right into it. Oh, I'm on the wrong little page there. Let's hop right into it. We're going to shill ourselves super quickly. gmdefi.xyz. Check out the tools section and the kimono in there. The kimono is our free trading view indicator. Shows you 4 key parts of the market: trend, momentum, volatility, volume. It's got 10 different built-in indicators, like every single indicator you could ever want. And we are actively building and updating this indicator. So and we use it every morning here on the show to do technical analysis. So check it out. Just join the Discord and you can get it for free. So pretty
Get it.
amazing.
It
Pretty
is amazing.
Yes, not Yoda missed the Bing Bong. I think the Bing Bong phase. It's something that's happened now. Not Yoda. We've adopted Bing Bong. So you'll get used to it.
Now.
You'll start to adapt.
You bathe in it for a while, and
Exactly.
you'll
Bathe in the Bing Bong. Binance chain overnight last night suffered a crazy hack. $100 million in crypto was drained, which is is a shitload, but it was almost 600 million. So let's just get into this here. It resumed Friday night after an overnight malicious attack that allowed hackers to make off with at least 100 million in digital assets and forced the network to hit the brakes. The cyber criminals tried to siphon $570 million in various digital assets in the cross-chain bridge exploit, but validators moved swiftly to halt the chain, and $429 million remained on the BNB chain itself. So
they only got away with like 200 million.
100 million.
Yes. Oh, only 100 million they stole.
Yeah,
and they just took down the whole BNB chain with them.
What? Yeah. Well, I guess they pretty much halted the chain to stop the bleeding.
To stop it, because they were is obvious, like
they would have funneled out. Yeah,
they were trying to like get it over through the bridges as fast as possible. They were trying really quick, and so BNB, that was like their only option.
Yep. So luckily they were able to kind of freeze the chain so that 429 million stayed on chain. It also says 7 million was frozen before it could be transferred, with stablecoin issuer Tether single-handedly freezing approximately 6.5 million of its USDT tokens. Jeez, just crazy. So I think last big hack we had was Wintermute, was a $100+ million hack. So and that I remember we saw that could even be an inside job. So we'll have to see how that evolves. But this is just a big blow, I would say, for Binance chain, which has usually, has been a relatively quiet over there on Binance chain, like nothing dramatic happening, which has been good. But you can see, I mean, the price of BNB just in the past day took a nice dip right about 5 o'clock my time last night, it looks like.
I watched it crash, and I almost FOMO'd in a short, but I'm glad I didn't, because I would have shorted like right at the bottom of that giant ass candle. But we'll talk about. I'll show you in the charts.
Yeah, and we're still not at like lows for BNB, but it definitely was a bit of a hit yesterday to the price of BNB. Jim Cramer confirmed he has made profit with crypto. In a tweet here, he was saying that he bought a farm with his Bitcoin winnings and a boat with his Ethereum.
So
yes.
Did you see the tweet before this one, though? Because this is kind of a follow-up tweet.
It was like a whole thread of stuff here.
Yeah.
Yeah. He welcomes people betting against him.
He's being all
Yeah,
because there's
exactly.
an ETF being filed that is
Yeah.
basically inverse Cramer, and it's just his betting against him, and so
He
he's
needs to
kind of butthurt.
embrace this,
And
because it's like part of it. It's been a joke for so long. I can't imagine he's just figuring this out.
I think, well,
His
he's just
tweet
upset that
inbox has to
people
be
actually trading
just
against him are
fuddled.
actually making money, like,
Yeah, well,
that's the thing
of
that he's
course.
really getting pissed at,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
he's like,
Well, he
I'm
is the
losing and
counter
they're
signal.
winning, and
That's
he's
why this
getting
is
upset.
amazing news that he actually did make profit,
Yeah.
and
Well,
profit,
he
especially on
released this
his.
stuff already, like that, like him buying all that shit from his, like, he mentioned that,
Yeah, he said
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
like,
been,
he's
what did he say? All
I remember
announced.
him
Yeah.
talking about that, like,
Yes.
ETH
Yeah.
maxis went crazy when he was saying he bought his
Yeah, it sounds like he bought
yacht
because
with
of
or whatever.
Anthony Pompliano convinced him, I guess, to buy in, like, September 2020 to buy Bitcoin, and then, a couple months later,
That
he
Pomp
bought
guy,
some
dude.
ETH.
God,
Yep. Yep.
I can't stand that
He's a
Pomp guy.
maxi. He's,
I just
he's
can't.
like a sailor type, maxing it up.
He is, he starts to, like, when he starts to talk about anyone that's, like, in their field, and they're like, "Oh, I talk about, you know, shit tokens and crypto and stonks and stuff like that." When, like, stay in that lane, and then when you start going all political and shit like that, get the
Yeah,
fuck out,
well,
man.
it's
Stop,
tempting.
dude.
We even
I can't.
skirt politics every once in a while because it's kind of like the market stuff sometimes leads you down the rabbit hole.
Well, when we talk about it, it is relevant to the market. I'm just saying, I've seen a lot of pomp shit lately
Oh,
that's
really?
all been, like, very
I
political. I'm
don't
just like, dude, I'm tired of
I don't
it.
I don't know, what does he do? Where's his main platform? I just know
I
about
think
him kind of.
YouTube probably.
Oh, well, I'm not
I don't know.
subscribed, I don't think. Twerk Nation was saying, he's obviously lying about making the profits. Come on, it's Jim Cramer. It's pretty funny.
Nah, I think
Pretty funny.
he did, yeah, he took profits on a lot of that shit, but,
He did, yes. He bought a
I
farm and a boat, so that's why
yeah,
I tweeted this morning, "If Jim Cramer can make profit off of crypto,
and
so
I
can
think
you."
people need to, what he's doing is he's just trying to troll. This
Of
is his
course.
way of trying to troll the crypto peeps, because he's all butthurt. Because if you look at all anything that Jim Cramer says, especially on Twitter, I don't know about any other platform, but whatever he says, it is just rated by crypto peeps,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they just tear him to shreds. So
Oh, yeah.
he's just butthurt that the crypto peeps, they shit post him on Twitter all the time, and he's upset that the inverse trading is actually making money versus him, and so he's feeling a little defensive. He
He
has
went on
to.
a, cruise, though, looks like, maybe. Something like
No,
that. Or
he
what
just
is this?
talked to the CEO of,
Oh.
like, Royal Caribbean Cruise or
Oh,
whatever, and
okay.
got a tour of their new
Cool.
ship or some shit.
Mm,
So
fun.
yeah,
That's
he's
cool.
still. And then I think does he have his own tequila? Because he's shilling this tequila around, I've noticed too.
Must be.
And I love tequila, so I was like, "Ah, man, I'm gonna have to maybe try this fucking thing." Like,
Yeah, and didn't like, oh yeah, I just see a bunch of people
anyway,
with their own alcohol brands these days,
I
so
know it's the
it
coolest
wouldn't
thing to
surprise me.
do right now is to have
It's the
your own, like,
coolest thing to
tequila
do.
brand and everything. I was thinking
Yeah,
about
if you
doing
have
that.
any kind of clout, it's like an easy way to cash in on your clout is just make
Yeah.
an alcohol brand.
Well, I don't
Didn't
have clout, but I
those
was
the
still thinking
actors
about doing it.
from Breaking Bad, they've got their own like tequila brand now. So
Actress of
yeah,
Breaking Bad?
yeah.
Oh,
Uh, the
who?
dude, I'm
Jess?
terrible at names of actors.
Oh,
Uh, let's see. I forget what it's called. It's called like.
I would think they'd have their own, like, I don't know, crystal meth candy or something like that.
Well, I think that's the whole thing. It's like they can't
It's
do meth.
They can't do
That would be the
meth, right?
obvious
That'd
thing
be
to do.
way too fucked
So
up,
they have
but
to do a different kind of
at least
almost
dude.
drug. Oh yeah, it's called Dos Hombres. Yes, Bryan Cranston, Aaron Paul promote their Dos Hombres mezcal.
Oh,
So
those
Dos
hombres,
Hombres.
okay.
So,
Alright.
it's
'Cause
it's legal drugs,
isn't it,
essentially.
George Clooney's or whatever, like, Los Amigos or some
Oh
shit
my
like that?
gosh,
Yeah.
really? George Clooney
Oh,
has an alcohol? Of
oh,
course. I would I
I
would I
think
would
it's George
expect more of
Clooney that
like
make
a
it, dude.
some
Could be
like
getting
a
his name
some
wrong. I'm
other
I'm just
alcohol.
as bad. I'm really bad with Hollywood peeps
Yeah,
too. I
I
think
don't
it
know.
was
I do
George
know what they look like. That's a
Casamigos,
Casamigos?
that's it. Yes, yes,
Oh
that's
my
it. Yes.
god.
Yeah.
Casa
It's
they
actually
still
it's
have
pretty
their
good.
own alcohol companies. Look, 22 hours ago. See, it's Kendall Jenner has her own wine. Look at this, a
Yeah,
whole
everyone
slideshow
has their own.
of stars with there's Casamigos, Ryan Reynolds, Aviation Gin. Okay, nobody cares. Solana's latest downtime was caused by a bug and malfunctioning node. I can't speak this morning.
Oh, Solana went down
Most morning.
again? It broke
Oh, dude.
again?
Yeah, this was like last week.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah, this is like last week. Uh yeah, on September 30th. It was like last Friday. There was that downtime like Friday night. Looks like it was caused by a bug in the blockchain's code and triggered by a malfunctioning hot spare node that resulted in duplicate blocks. A hot spare node is when a validator runs a second node that's online and designed to be used as a backup if the main one fails. Yet the spare node became active and was running as well as the main node, according to an update from the Solana Foundation. This led the two nodes submitting different blocks to the network, resulting in parallel blocks. This was handled well for the first 24 hours as the blockchain ended up choosing between the two alternate blocks like it would with any small fork in the network. But at one point, the bug in the blockchain's code led to it failing to produce any more blocks after one of these choices. Even though the correct version of the block was confirmed, a bug in the fork selection logic prevented block producers from building on top of that latest block and prevented the cluster from achieving consensus.
Jeez.
So the blockchain went down until the validators agreed and they implemented a fix to the code. So now we know. I was curious what happened because we hadn't had any updates in days. So there you go. Now we know. The
There you
technical
go.
mumble jumbo. Someone's clogging up Zcash blockchain with a spam attack. The privacy-focused proof-of-work blockchain is undergoing an attack.
Proof
Somebody is just
work.
spamming the chain with transactions to essentially overwhelm it. Is what it looks like.
What's the
So
benefit of that? Just to take it down, or, like, is there a way that there's like, how are they
that's a
making
great
money somehow?
question.
You know what I mean? Like, what's the benefit of doing that? Like, why would you just to be a little shit and cause trouble?
It
Prove that
sounds
that
like,
chain
yeah, the
sucks? I
blockchain
don't know.
size is growing like exponentially. It's putting high demand on the network. Hasn't had any downtime, but it
Mm,
has led to troubles for nodes' ability to sync with the network. Uh, it's bloating the chain size, making it harder for wallets to sync. That seems to be the only two problems right now. I don't know what what's their end game?
right? Like, why? Do they want a
I
ransom
guess
kinda
it's like
thing?
a DDoS attack, essentially. That type of attack.
Mm,
Uh, the motive for the attack has not been determined. There's
yeah,
various
motive.
theories, though. Head of research at Convex Labs speculated that someone is trying to profit off of harming the network, like maybe a competitor. Possible theory
Right.
that the spam attack is an attempt to make it harder for people to run nodes, as this can potentially allow them to surveil users' activity on the blockchain. I don't know, man. Interesting stuff, though. Privacy chains getting attacked. This is my last little bit of news, but it's already irrelevant. Nancy Pelosi had purchased
Oh.
10
It's
million shares of weed 4 days ago, according to Reuters.
she's already
Uh,
taken profits,
and I
so
bet you she just took profit like last night.
yep.
And weed was up 23% after hours after Biden hinted at federal legalization of marijuana. So you can see this
Good.
jump right here. And then just now this morning, it completely just dumped.
And it's gone.
So,
Yeah.
and it's gone.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
So
See, we
there you go.
can
That's why, I mean, hey, that's why I think there's that
pro
website that you can copy trade Congress, and probably you could probably make pretty good profit copy trading Congress. Seems like at least right there would have been a nice profitable little snipe,
They know what's up.
Yeah, they know what's coming. It's not like the bills just magically appear out of thin air, and stuff. It's like these things take work in the background. So, they know what's coming.
And it's convenient right around
It's
election
convenient.
season and everything that they
Of course, they
release all
always
this shit.
tease the
Yeah.
marijuana
It's no
legalization. They
news, no
always
news.
maybe marijuana
Dude,
legalization, maybe.
all of a sudden, yeah,
They
it's
always do.
crazy how like this summer, this summer's fall, it's like all of a sudden we're getting a whole bunch of good legislation shit news coming through, and it's like, oh, that's crazy how it's
Yeah.
like nothing fucking happens for years, and then all of a sudden shit gets done. It's like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, funny how that happens. They just they string out the pain and then they
yeah,
give you a little bit right at the end there
yeah, here in
just
Colorado,
to
we get tax
get you.
stimmies and stuff, and everyone gets money, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, I
cool.
love the government. They're
Yeah, like,
so good.
all this happens, right around election season. It's just
Yeah.
little
That
it's
has nothing to do with it, okay, Jones? You are just
I'm
crazy.
just saying they could make it a little less obvious by just spreading it out, you know what I mean? Like, just make it
What
like
what do you mean? Make progress throughout the year? Oh,
yeah.
weird.
See, now we're gonna get political. Here's
Yeah,
my
see,
thought
here we
on
go.
why
See, just happened. Just happened.
this is how we fix
This
this
just
whole
happened.
problem,
Oh,
okay?
great. Uh-oh.
We only do 1
Okay,
terms,
okay.
alright?
Let's do give us the
Everyone does 1
charts. Give
term.
us the charts. Don't make me cut
Alright,
your mic.
alright. Gonna stop. Let's check
Stop.
out the charts.
Just
Should we start
stop.
with Ethereum?
Sure.
Why not? I'm here. Alright. So, unfortunately, we did exactly what I was saying that we likely would do, and that's reject off of the top of the range, right? We were partying up here yesterday,
We were
and
partying.
then we came back down to earth. And last night I was like, I I don't know. I'm a momentum trader. I'm not so much of a range trader. I do trade within ranges. It's just smaller scalps, you know what I mean? So I was intending to short from essentially around this level here to this level here. Happy days. Um, but I failed to do what my namesake of taking profits this morning. So um, I'm still, I'm hoping that price just gets back down here a little bit, hits my take profit again. But yeah, so that's it's just going to plan right now, essentially, right? I mean, we've reached the top of the range. Will we come down to the bottom of this local range down here at 1289 ish area? Possibly. I mean, there's also more confluence. That is the macro bottom range as well, and then the medium from the local high to our current price. We have another lower lows that we could be getting to right down here. So we have some levels to go as far as volume ranges. Have to say anything about it. Um, and with there's the news, the jobs report came out, more jobs than expected, which signals that there's no reason for the Fed to stop raising rates. So everyone's kind of like, okay, let's dump this since the dollar is pumping. Okay, the dollar.
Still pumping.
Every damn time open this fucking chart, it's a green vector candle for the fucking dollar. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous, man. I'm
it's
tired of
pumping, man.
it. Anyways, it's annoying. It's
Yeah.
annoying. But yeah, all right, let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin. We have our macro volume range set up here. And I gotta say, if we draw some, let's draw some trend lines. Let's draw the trend lines. Um, guys, there's an argument to be made. Um, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do it to the wicks. We're on the daily, damn it. We're gonna do to the wicks. There's an argument to be made that we challenged we didn't challenge the top of the range, that this trend, right? But if you see these trend levels, they're all pretty much imaginary. They're just a estimate. You know what I mean? Because we can move it in and say, oh, this could be a better range to kind of go through here. So yeah, I mean, we challenged the 50 moving average here on a daily on Bitcoin. Ethereum has yet to challenge the 50 moving average. It's just kind of waiting for it. Um, Whereas this is a little bit more alarming because we've challenged the trend and the 50 moving average. Could we be getting the kimono wave? A couple things here. RSI is crossing down. VWAP's trending down. Looks like money flow is starting to come back down. We're just waiting for that red dot. We're just waiting for that red dot to come in and say, yeah, this is dumping here. Now there was, for me on actually I think this is on Ethereum if I remember right. But I was seeing bullish divergences.
Oh,
Um Dude, I don't know. Oh no. This is a bearish on a 4 hour. This is bearish divergence right here.
yeah,
Higher
definitely.
prices,
Lower
momentum going
momentum.
down. This
Yep.
4 hour right here was telling you. Oh, that was from last night. Right. Yeah. So last night I almost yeah, this is when I essentially kind of went in. So just kidding. That's Bert. So yeah, I saw this bearish divergence and I went that's when I went in. So, how long will this short last is the question. I mean, we're getting a
Hmm.
red vector candle. We're breaking the 50 moving average. If this closes and we can't hold it, like we could see, I'm expecting some whiplash and around here, right around the zone. So I'm not I'm not, this could hold. This 50 moving average can hold, and we could get a bounce from it. That's a potential. Why would I think that? Because we've challenged it before and we got a bounce of it. We got higher highs. Right now, we're still getting higher lows. So the trend is still our friend. Okay. This trend is still our friend.
For
So I
now.
have to think that we actually could be getting a bounce here, given our
Hmm.
trend.
Yeah,
But we
I can
got to
see.
really hold this. This candle on the 4 hour has to hold. If we start closing lower lows, then forget about it. This bearish divergence was legit, and it's gonna wreck everyone that was going long over here. Um, but we'll see. I'm gonna here while I'm talking. I'm gonna pull up a. What are we talking? Ethereum here.
Hmm.
Let's pull up some liquidation, see
Liquidations.
what pops up here. Um, yeah, so I mean, we're just guys like, we've been down here since May. Oh no, this is September. Sorry. Sorry. Um, wait a second. I'm on 4 hour. Step
Wait,
back,
never mind.
bro. Well, I thought, okay, yeah, yeah. I was like, wait a second. I thought I was on the daily. Here's the daily. Okay, so I want to go to Bitcoin because this is the one where we've really got to be worried about because
Yep.
Ethereum, again, right? We have this level. We have levels of support. If it breaks this level, we have more levels of support within since like the June lows, right? Whereas in Bitcoin, we are at June lows. We are holding on by a thread to June lows. And to me, this is everything of a descending wedge, which
Yep.
is not good. Not good. Not good. Essentially, what happens here is we get lower highs, but we keep bouncing off the same level of support. This support's only gonna hold for so long. It can only hold so many tests before it breaks. Um, so that's I'm really keeping an eye on that. If we get priced down to this level, the bottom of the range, um, we've got to be thinking. I wouldn't be shorting right there just because it's at the lows. But I'm gonna be watching to see if we start breaking these key levels. And if we do, are we closing candles? Are we coming up to, if we break them, do we come up and test and get rejection? Things like that to confirm a short here. That's what I'll be looking out for. Um, but as of now, I would say Bitcoin looks like it's on its way to at least challenge the range low. So
Yeah,
just hold on to your butts, and
it
that's
seems
where we
like it.
can maybe hang out down till through the weekend.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Maybe the weekend we actually start breaking down below it. I could totally just see the weekend just coming down here, and we're just like basically just flatlining, and then we come down,
Hmm.
something like that.
That looks gross.
We're getting there. We're getting towards the end of this stuff.
Capitulation.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it looks bad. Okay. Okay. The key levels that like yesterday we were talking about were the key levels that we need to be breaking and closing candles above to really get some bullish upward movement. Didn't happen. We got clear rejections from those levels. And so now we're seeing if we're going to be going towards those lows essentially in a lot of these tokens here.
Yeah.
Ape. Let's take a look at Ape. Ape looks pretty lousy. It's still holding on to this level of support. Still holding on this level of support. It does not want to break it. However, I would be willing to bet it will. See, yesterday, right? Yesterday we had a green buy signal too, but it didn't print. Will this one print today? I don't know. VWAP's coming up, but money flow is coming down. That money flow on the kimono wave. All right. Yeah, we could be getting a buy signal, but this money flow doesn't look good to me. Like I would not be going on this buy signal because that money flow looks so bad. To me, it just looks like it could be a fake out. So you got to be careful. Again, this is telling you though, it's like, yo, the kimono wave helps you when you're at those levels of support and you're like, do I short? Do I put a short on support? Like that's crazy. But at the same time, if it's starting to break down below those support levels, the Komodo wave can help you determine whether or not that is actually a good time to short. And right now, it would be a good time to long. I would be looking for long since it's just chilling on the support level. So I'd be looking for this to print tonight. If it doesn't print, forget about it. Um, and if this starts to break this support, then we could totally see this wave start to open back up. Or if this prints, maybe over the weekend we get another red dot following it and a deeper wave down.
Hmm.
So just be cautious um, at this level of support right now for eight, because even if we get a little pump, what are we going to challenge the 50 moving average like we did yesterday and just get rejected? You know, so just this is a it's a tough one. Don't want to short
Hmm.
support, but damn, is it tempting. All right, Solana. Oh man, oh man. Look at what we're doing here. Challenging the 50
Yep.
moving average, getting rejected. Where are we going? Gonna definitely probably come down and
At
test this
least
level of
there.
support again. We break that. We have this level of
Then we're
support
going
down
down
here.
to 30.
But yep, down to 30, baby. Down to 30. That's where we could maybe see Soul heading towards.
Hmm.
But first, looking at
Yeah.
this one, and
Yeah.
it's gonna hit 31 before 30. So,
That's
um,
true.
it's true. So I'm not, it's not looking good, not looking good. So like being the momentum trader I would see this and say, yes, I would short because we haven't hit the key levels yet. Um, and whoops, that's not what I wanted at all. Let's do this guy. What is that? That's a 3%, 3.3% move. So if I went short now, that's what I'd be looking to be taken. Again, today could be very volatile as we have that report that kind of brought it down, then we'll come back up, and then we'll come back down. It's gonna be a bit all over the place. Yeah, let's take a look at BNB. Right. So
Yeah, it's
BNB.
interesting. Kenza's asked, will BNB take off because of their handling of the hack? I know. Yeah, in addition to, I mean, stopping more getting taken out, I think that they are going to have. There's going to be a vote as well. The governance will decide the vote what to do with the hacked funds. I'm guessing these are the funds that they got back. Um,
I don't know. I
Team
mean,
at BNB Chain notified the community of its next action of plan is to conduct an on-chain governance vote. Voters will decide whether to freeze funds held in the hacker's address and burn them. Interesting.
so this 277, 278 level here is a very strong level of support. I mean, you could see that in the past, right? It was support here, it was support and lost it, then it was resistance, then it was resistance. And this has been a key level. We've wicked down to it several times. And just yesterday, right, when the hack happened, this is that candle came down. I remember, so like it was about here when I was like, do I FOMO short? Do I FOMO short? And I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. Glad I didn't. I wouldn't, I would have probably I would have made some profit still. But I'm glad I didn't just FOMO into that one still. But anyways, it is holding well, right? It keeps like today, this morning when the market, the jobs report came out, came down, wicked here, shot right back up. So it is not able to hold a price down here at all. There's a lot of liquidity, a lot of people wanting to buy at that level. Um, Now, the things to be watching out for on the 4 hour here is that you are below the 50 moving average. Um, Above the 200 though. So 50 is above the 200, which is bullish, right? Bullish sign. Um and right now it's playing in between 200 and 1500 or 50 moving average. And so I'm really looking to if I wanted to say, hey, yes, we could get a total pump, then I would like to see some more confirmations on the lower time frames of seeing that we're going to be bouncing up above the 50 moving average here. Like 1 hour, we're in this range. What I would like to see is some divergences. I mean, it
Hmm.
didn't get a dot here, but yeah, that is crazy. This is crazy. Um Yeah, so I want to see this range breaking. If we could break up here, we could if we get price kind of coming up on this 1 hour chart above the 200 moving average and stuff like that, then I would say, yeah, the pumpage is confirmed. This dump is done. But I don't know, there's a lot of chances here, because right now what we're seeing is the moving average is essentially 50 moving average here on the 1 hour is just really reacting to the hack dump, which is this,
Yeah.
right? Um, so I could actually, yeah. I mean, since this is kind of the news, right? Everyone's like, oh yeah, dump it, dump it. This could be a nice accumulation area where people are accumulating at the bottom to ride it up. That could be what's happening here because you really don't see, right? All this vector candle zone got reclaimed. We just have this vector candle zone up here. We do have a lot of vector candle zones down in this level, from looks like September 28th-ish, so end of September.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of vector candles that we could be seeing price maybe returning to before we get a pump up. But that would mean at this level of strong support would have to be breaking. So I wouldn't be shorting here until I start seeing some breakage of the support and confirmation that we are going to be taking out these vector candle zones. But I'm not convinced we're going to come down here yet, just because this level of support is holding very
Yeah.
well, right? It's
Yeah.
not like even on the one, like it's just it's coming down and it's not able to get a candle to really close down here. So, um,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think you've definitely seen the extent probably of the hack damage as far as
yeah,
the price goes.
it looks like it. I mean, so we could be seeing a run up here. Totally.
It was in a bullish pattern there, bullish trend before that happened. So I mean,
Yeah, BNB, dude. BNB has actually
it
been
was on a good
performing pretty
trend.
well. Like, let's pull up in the
Yeah,
daily. The daily, I mean, it
it
looks
was at
it looks
it was
much
at
more
a
like
level,
Ethereum.
right?
BNB looks much more like Ethereum
Yeah,
in that right here is the June lows for BNB. Then we have these two humps. Ethereum has these two humps too. And Ethereum is actually at this level comparatively, right, to BNB is actually lower on the charts than BNB. And BNB is
yeah,
actually on the daily holding the 50 moving average,
yeah,
which is very bullish. Even after yesterday, I mean, look, yeah, we broke down below it, but we wicked right back up. So
yeah,
this could totally be a nice little bounce. Like, look, so we could be seeing here on the daily, right? Challenge 50 moving average. We broke above it, but couldn't hold it. Challenge the 50 moving average. We broke above it. Now we're testing it again. Can this hold? Is really the question, because if it can, then yes, we are number going up party season for BNB. That's really interesting. Might be a good time to grab a bag of B&B. Um, anyways, none of this is financial advice. I'm a comedian. I have
of
no
course.
idea what the fuck I'm doing. So,
He's a
if
clown.
you inverse trade me, you will make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh,
he's the Jim Cramer of crypto.
I,
That's what we always call Mister Take Profits
now you have to
behind his
be, yeah,
back.
but B&B is, see, it's starting on the kimono wave. The kimono wave does say bad news for B&B. That is what the kimono wave is saying. So, um, I'm going to be watching to see if this holds. If it later today, if this doesn't print and we hold this level, then and I start saying that maybe we get a green candle, right? Then I'm going long. I'm betting. I'm going,
Betting the
putting out
farm.
a mortgage on the house and going long in this sucker. No, I'm
Wow.
not going to be doing that.
Oh,
Just kidding.
scary. Scary. Very scary.
Nah, nah, not doing that.
Oh.
But I mean, we are just, I don't like the highs here. We're just like this
Of
strong
course,
level
yeah.
of support is holding right now. We
Resistance
have
too.
strong levels of resistance that we obviously
Yeah.
can't get over. Um,
Yep.
because before the hack happened, right, we had this candle here, which was telling you that we could be getting rejected from this high. And then hack definitely brought us back down. So, but yeah, I mean, it could be a good accumulation zone, but the daily kimono wave is telling you that this actually could be a short. It just, you kind of
Yeah.
have to wait to see what happens. Make sure that
Yeah.
prints and see, I mean, money flow, VWAP, right? We could just be seeing actually, I mean, from the daily perspective, we could just be seeing the beginning re- um, reaction to this hack, and maybe we come down to these lows down here, um, and then that would be like a wedge, essentially descending triangle wedge kind of deal going on here, and it makes sense. I mean, it kind of goes with the pattern. Comes below 50 moving average, can't hold it. Goes above, can't hold it. And then we're stuck below, treating it as resistance. Comes up, can't hold it. Comes back, treats it as resistance. Comes up, can't hold it. That part of the story is yet to be told. but the pattern is that it breaks and can't hold. So right now, if I'm looking at daily here, I'm saying it broke and it's likely not going to hold. Between the kimono and a daily, it's telling you the sucker's gonna go down lower.
Yeah.
So,
I wouldn't buy yet. That's what I would say.
not yet. That's what I'm saying.
Buy
Yeah,
yet.
not yet. Let's wait. Maybe a short. I might put in a short. I really might.
I think were you just gonna buy a bag of BNB in like 3 minutes ago?
That was on the lower time frames, Cramer. Lower time frames. Those lower time frames. We're talking about the daily here. If I put in a short, like I might go in long, like today, but by the end of the night, I might hold on to a bag short just to ride it the rest of the way down. You know what I mean? Because like right now, what we're seeing is a nice rejection. Right? We came down this level. We're getting rejection up. Bullish, cool. If this candle closes above the 50 moving average, cool. If that happens, this probably won't even print. That my short signal won't even be there anymore, so I wouldn't be going in a short. But like the 4-hour here has got to be showing me a little bit more love. Like, VWAP's starting to come back up, but that money flow, man, that is a sign that people are getting the fuck out of this token. That's what that's telling me. That's why it's like we could just be seeing the beginning of the downfall here, and we could, it's not even right. 4-hour is below the 50 moving average. If I'm gonna go long on the 4-hour, it's got to start breaking above that sucker. The 1-hour the 1-hour was telling me to go long. And so sure, if I go long now, I might just go long for what is this, a couple points here? Yeah, 1.86 before we get to the 50 moving average, and then I expect us to get rejected.
Yeah.
So, intraday, go along, but then, by the end of the day, take a short on it and sleep on it kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yep. I know what you mean. Okie dokie. Well, that sounds real fun. That's where we're at. Okay. Let's hit the intermission. Before we do, just a quick update that I forgot to let everybody know, but I think intermission's a good place. We are on Spotify now, so you can watch the show live, or not live, but afterwards on Spotify. So if you are one of those people that watches this show not live, and you want an easy way to just subscribe, and you can also listen to it if you just want to listen to it. Check it out on Spotify. Just search GM Show, and it should be like the first result, I think, for podcasts. So that's fun. Okay, let's go to intermission, and we'll check out NFTs on the other side.
Jerome Powell say we're entering the new normal. What is normal? I am normal. I used to fix toy machines at the Pizza Hut. Now I am Saudi Arabia. Is Bitcoin under 20K the new normal? Cause I don't like it. Who elected this guy, Jerome? It's hard to imagine he has a long life because he's so unlovable, which make me wonder, will he love me? I think I am hard to love because I love too hard. And there is nothing I love more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin to the moon. Max bidding, better believe it.
You know what an NFT stands for?
Not at all.
Okay. No, all good. That's it. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No, if I'm being honest, no.
Okay. That's okay.
Sorry.
That's good. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No.
You don't?
I don't know.
Okay. That's okay. Do you know what an NFT stands for?
No, I don't.
Okay.
While you may have fumbled fidenzas and missed out on generational wealth like a bozo, you know what? It's not too late to FOMO into Dikenzas. The big and beautiful generative peen art you can put in your wallet or on your wall. No roadmap, no utility, just dicks.
Cheers. Cheers, motherfuckers.
Let's go.
Excuse me. Shout out to all you throat goats.
Gods for life.
The year is 10 years from now. Augmented reality glasses have grown ubiquitous. A popular new app displays a timer above everyone's head, counting the seconds since the last time they shit their pants. Overnight, social hierarchies are upturned. Respect is earned and lost based on this number. It replaces credit scores, job interviews, dating rituals, friendships, relationships, careers, all dependent on these floating shit clocks. Some people constantly reset their timer as an act of rebellion. Others find loophole in adult diapers. Bank accounts don't matter anymore. Fast food empires crumble. What began as a harmless app became the basis for social currency, credibility, and attraction. Everyone was so focused on the ever-increasing number of their shit clocks that they didn't even notice the death timer.
Bing bong.
Thank you for watching GMT.
Thank you guys for sticking around through the intermission there, and welcome back to the show. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's take a look-see.
I can't get over that the Saudi Roberto.
Oh yeah, he's great.
I used to fix toy machines at the Pizza Hut.
Now I am Saudi Arabian.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense, man. But it was beautiful, though. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
his words are. He wraps everything up and captures it so beautifully. Whoever does the filming and editing is
the fuck does that mean? I don't know. That's funny.
It is funny. Okay, I'm looking at the top collections here over the past 24 hours on OpenSea. Art Blocks is chilling up at the top with a lot of volume. I have a feeling this probably has something to do with the fact that there is a mint going on today for rectangles.
Oh, wonderful.
This is a non-profit mint. It looks like they're going to at least, the proceeds will go to a nonprofit. I don't know if all of them will or just some of it, but there is 500 rectangles, and these are kind of what you can expect. Lots of rectangles. And this is a tribute to Herbert W. Frank, who was an early computer art pioneer. And this artist, I guess Jeff Davis has done a bunch of other successful collections. So I'm sure this one will mint out here on Art Blocks today.
Yeah.
And
I just can't come to grips. I just can't do it, man. Fucking. How much, dude, I can't do that.
You don't like rectangles?
I do like the shape of
right
a
angles?
rectangle. I do love, actually, I like it a lot. I like the shape of rectangles a lot.
It's right up your alley, it sounds like.
But that is, but I would not buy it as art. I would not just buy fucking.
Okay. Wow. How are you supposed to have these cool rectangles on your wall? It's not like you could make this yourself.
Art Blocks is so huge, dude. It's like, this is gonna go gangbusters. I'm not,
of course.
I'm just,
you're not
flooding it. Yeah, it's just like
you're just
because I
giving it
hate
a
the
healthy
art
dose of FUD. Oh,
doesn't
you are
mean
hating. Okay.
Yeah.
Correction. He's hating. He is fudding and hating.
Art. Fudding and hating at the same time. But if you buy it, you'll probably make money. So again, inverse trade me, especially in NFTs, you will 100%
completely
make a profit.
Probably a label. This one minted yesterday on the Magic Eden or on the OpenSea Launchpad. This one's doing pretty well. This one's up about 2x.
Well, did you see they announced their first artist?
No, who's their first artist?
Yeah, I can't remember. But Puff Daddy, I think P Diddy, bro.
Puff Daddy, shut up.
Or was it P Diddy, or was it Diddy, or it was
I'm gonna look.
Some old school rapper like that, if I remember right.
This is the beginning of our story.
So cool. I think it's check that. What is it?
First drop for holders. Problem 354 and Diddy. Jason Martin and Diddy. So this is a song. Is that what this is for holders? Is
There's
it a
no
holders
volume
only
to
song?
it. I love it. I know. I was like,
nothing there. Wait,
I
there's
know.
no
Yeah, I
music?
was like, oh, cool. What does this sound like? And it's just
No.
nothing. I'm like, oh, cool.
They don't even give you a preview. Oh
What a
wow,
sneak
they're being
peek
real
that
stingy
is.
with it. So really, holders only. That's for sure. Sold out in 7 minutes. Nice. Okay, that's cool. That's sweet. Love those. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Somebody says. Okay, well, interesting. They're already producing. That's good. Hey, a project that's making stuff. I like that. That's a good sign. You know what's on here? Genuine Undead. MF and Abdul. Where's Abdul when he was when I'm pumping his bag? I don't know if he ended up buying any of these, but this is a project that Abdul had us look at like weeks ago when I think it was pumping last time, because Abdul likes to buy into pumps. And then he asked me last night to look at this project again. And I was just I was just amazed last night. Hey, this was probably the last time he probably brought this up was probably around September 6th, because that's when it was pumping last. And so that's probably when he was hyping last about it. But, this one is just taking the F off, really. And last night I kind of tried to figure out why, but I have a small brain. So I think it was maybe they were this wasn't the one with a game, or was it? There was one that was a game, but I think there was an anime one last night that I looked at that was a game. But this one, let's go look at their website again. Rise and Shine. Yeah, I remember this the last time we looked at this. Nothing's really changed here. Okay, there's nothing on their website. There's got to be a reason for this pamp, this random pamp. I just feel like I'm missing something here.
Freeman, I think every time you think there's something behind something, there's always nothing. Yeah, I think that's the reality of this world, is that
there's just no reason.
Just be nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think that is actually what's going on.
It could just
there's nothing on their Twitter to be excited about.
But nothing is something.
They got a check mark.
Oh, that's
on
it, bro.
I mean, that's lit. That must have started the bull run, baby. Check mark's a reason to celebrate. Pump that floor
to a ball and just take a nap.
I mean, that's a 248% increase in volume right there,
man.
I don't know why or how. Let's see. Let me go to the trending list too, see if anything's different there. No, very similar looking on the trending list. Yeah, I saw these Morty Bears were trending, and this weird soul project, a Hagao Sugar, like these booba wives. These booba waifus.
Oh my
god! Have been trending,
bro.
What, you don't like booba waifus?
Oh,
what's wrong with you?
Who doesn't like them? I guess, but it's like,
do you want one with fox ears?
I don't want one. No. Fox
well,
ears?
I was going to send you one, so now.
You're going to get
bag
one?
Of them. No.
You got a whole bag. You're like, I don't know what the hell.
This is another one where I looked at it last night. Oh my god, this is every time I fade something, I think it's so stupid.
Just get it,
and then it always
so funny.
It always pumps. The floor price on these is 5.9 SOL. That's just crazy for this project. I feel like
Kendra wants us to really describe for the podcasters what these look like. So.
Hey, it's a video podcast too, but if you're listening to audio only, I will start to do like voiceover description of everything on the screen. magiceden.io.
Cartoons.
Ahego Sugar, big booba waifus with fox ears, horns, their mouths open and
watery eyes.
Watery eyes.
We all know what's going on here. Okay.
These are hand-picked 517 PFPs drawn by Tanenashi Miya. I don't know who that is.
You don't
But
want
the
to admit
floor is
that you
even
drew
pumped
these.
a little
No
bit
one wants to
more,
put their
too,
name
since
onto
this morning.
this, right? Like,
Well, Tanenashi Miya,
are
apparently.
they just like some famous anime porn kind of artists? Because that's the thing is like you just get these like anime porn artists, and you can have them like make whatever.
Calm down. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying right now. Dude, these pumped all the way to like 12, bro. What the? Dude, there's some insanity in this. And there's no actual official Twitter here. So
Dude,
I don't know what
bet
these
you
are, bro.
inside job, man. I bet you the
beautiful
dude's
rug.
just pumped his own bags, right? He goes and buys them all, wash trades it, gets it up on trending, just tries to. And I hate how it's like cut out, like the body, like it just cuts out the boobs.
Well,
like,
you don't
why?
need the rest of the body.
Well, it just looks weird.
I mean,
how it's
all
like
that we
the
care
arms,
about is the
there's no
boobas,
arm,
right?
like it's just stubs. Like I imagine these are all amputees. Is that it? They're all just amputee, stubby arms.
They all look like they really need to go to the bathroom. You're right. Actually, they do kind of have this like, please, like they're holding their pee in kind of thing. Like they're really got to go to the bathroom. Like, please, like they're in pain. That they need, and for some reason their little tongues need to stick out. I don't know why that's what that has to do with but this looks like something I'd see on Twitch. Honestly, this is like Twitch streamers.
Oh yeah, they
immortalized
are
as PFPs
with a hot tub in the back. They're gonna do some squats in the hot tub.
Man,
just wait.
We are such sexist assholes. I think that's what they call us. Okay, here's a couple things minting today. Luchador. This is on Coinbase NFT Launchpad, bro.
All right.
I know you're a big fan. This is 0.075 ETH, a 1K collection. First NFT collection launched by a Spanish language sports network in the US. Fox Deportes is Deportes. That almost sounds like deport.
It's from the
but
the white.
It's all good. Celebrating
from
Hispanic. No, it's a Spanish language sports network in the US. Right. Okay. Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month by paying homage to a cultural icon and sucking liquidity out of the market. Designed in collaboration with LA-based visual artist and Mexico City native Giovanni Lopez Alvarez. 1,000 NFTs. Is there anything else? Okay, you get access to exclusive perks, including one-of-kind memorabilia. Oh, wow. Tickets to major sporting events. You get access to them, like you can buy them, or VIP access to Fox Deportes events at its Los Angeles studios and more. Born out of this tradition, inspired by the future of Web3, Fox Deportes and Alvarez invite passionate fans to get closer to the sports they love and embrace their inner luchador. Nice. Yeah, nice.
We all have a
nice. Look at all these bots.
Nice.
So amazing. Let's go. Nice. Cool.
You
gonna mint?
Okay, in 3 hours, huh?
You gonna mint? It's a public sale, so it's not whitelist even.
I don't like that it's 0.07. I think that they're asking too much for it. But I do like the low cap, the only 1,000 there. I mean, you kind of have to at this market. But
what was the thing? Oh, the probably label. That one was 0.09 and doubled, but that's got more utility. Sorry.
That does, right. That has that. Yeah, that one has a lot more promise, I think, than this one. Yeah,
they do have 758,000 followers, but of course, it's for a TV channel, so who knows how well that'll convert.
We are first.
Yeah, whatever.
Cool.
This is the Nico Nation. This is also this is 34 hours, so this will be minting tomorrow. And this is probably a storytelling NFT. I just get the storytelling NFT vibes from this thing. Oh my God, there's nothing here. Lots of cats. Beware of the Nico Sinners, the Nico Mancers, detective agents. I'm guessing this is a storytelling NFT. Okay, they're going to do giveaways. Oh, no, right. Actually, I was reading a little bit about this. This is a metaverse nation. Right, they are purchasing metaverse land Oh, they have purchased the land, are in the works of building a nation in crypto voxels. So this is going to be a crypto voxels nation.
Cool.
I kind of want to create my own nation too, but like, can I actually move there physically? That's my question.
No,
if I can only log in from it, then it doesn't matter to me.
Then you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna
100% exclusive toys and merch, dude. They're gonna have pillows. Okay, I like the art. I like the. I'm an
You get
anime
your
art
pillow
sucker.
printed on your shirt. It's gonna be cool.
I am a sucker for anime
the
art.
Art's cool. I like the art. I do like.
And this
art,
website's nice. It's a nice website. It's fancy.
They all have it look like it's kind of cool for sure.
Different types of citizens. What is this minting for? That's the real question.
Different types of. So they're gonna have a caste system. Wonderful.
Of course, bro.
Let's go
it's not a nation if we don't have a caste system.
Yeah.
45,000 followers on Twitter.
This is a
minting actually Sunday.
Nation.
Oh wait, SGT time, so Singapore time, I'm guessing. And where's the price? Where is the price? Give me the dang price. Give me the dang price. 0.09. Is this the new thing? Are we in the 0.7 to 0.09 region all of a sudden? Is that the meta?
I still bitch that, whatever happened to like the 0.02s from 2021, but
to Kansas. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. The cat anime, it looks great. And how is the last NFT Coinbase NFT release looking? Are you saying that are you just throwing shade at Coinbase right now and their launches? Is that what you're doing right now? Might be a good time to release a 10K at 0.009. It will feel like it's free. Yeah, I mean, and with the price of gas being a little lower these days, it's not too bad. Are they potential sponsors? That affects my decision. No, they're not.
Hey,
but
we have stuff we're going to release about our cool NFT soon.
Yeah,
and
there will be a burned sponsor. You'll be able to burn our NFT, and you can get sponsor the show for a day. So
it's deflationary NFT.
Yes, exactly.
It's already low cap too, so it's gonna
NFT
is gonna kick ass. It's
gonna rip.
And so the idea here is that you'll burn to be able to sponsor the shows, right? And we're gonna be targeting up all kinds of projects out there and stuff, and just
that's the key. See,
get them minting and burning.
The key. Buy 365, burn them all, please, daddy. Let's go. Rotten Eggs is also doing a pre-sale today, so this is one I actually have a whitelist on, so I am compromised. But I think personally that they are asking for way too much here. This is the animated series, supposed, right? Animated series that's being created, and they're using that prepay thing again, like the Flaskies did, and they are asking you for 2.3 SOL per mint on these ugly little rotten eggs. So what is with the SOL? What is with the mint prices, huh? What's with the mint prices, man?
Dude, that's only like $60.
Yeah. Well, that's, in Solana, that's like, whoa, dude. A lot of these teenagers have never seen $60 in their bank account. So,
fuck. God, dude. When I release my desks as NFTs, I'm not going to do it on Solana. There's no way any of these assholes are going to afford any of my work. That's for sure.
Yes, that's definitely for sure. So anyway, they're doing this crowd surf pre-sale. It looks like they're going to sell pre-sale like 2,750 of their 10,000 collection will go into this pre-sale, and then the actual mint isn't till the 12th. So another one of those where you just are you're sending your money off, and I think it's escrowed as far as I know with Crowdsurfer, but and you're prepaying for these things. Now, the real question for someone like me who has whitelist is, is this going to be worth even, is this going to be worth a 3 to 4 to 5 SOL? I don't personally think so, but I'm probably wrong, because a lot of times there's these influencer backed projects and they pump them up, they pump them and pump them. And, I mean, the freaking Booba wives just went to like 12 overnight. So I don't know, I'm not a good judge, because of course my gut feeling when I look at a project is like, is this actually worth in the real world the value? Is it worth 2x the mint price? And most of the time I'm laughing and saying no way, and then these projects go to the moon.
Yeah, bro, you use logic. That's your problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. The verdict's still out on. I'm gonna watch actually and kind of just see like how quickly are these selling really.
I want that as a T-shirt. Just says you use logic. That's your problem. That's
I like
it.
That one.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's a.
We'll put it up in our merch store. There you go.
Great. Yeah. So I think that I don't know. I'm gonna watch this pre-sale. I might still just wait till the whitelist sale on the 12th and not do any of this pre-sale. Let plenty of these people just buy them, and it'll just make me feel more confident if they do all buy them. But they're quite ugly and quite rotten, and that's all I do know. Look at this one. It's definitely a DJ crowd over there.
Dude, this show's gonna be great. Netflix is totally gonna pick it up. It's gonna be great.
Oh, and here's King Fudd saying the first NFT that will actually hit your TV at home. I don't know. I doubt that. We've had so many promises.
Why would you think that? Yeah, why would you think this NFT would do that? Like, what's their? Do they have any fucking animations yet?
There are. Yeah, there are
Let's
animations.
See them. Where are they?
Let's go look. Instead of just having to scroll.
What do they have? Like shorts, some sort of thing tells us what this is gonna be like, or are they just literally like some Fiverr animation artist made some stupid shit for them?
This was supposedly some animator from. They have voiceovers on all these. So it's supposedly some animator from a previous show.
This looks cool. This looks good.
So they do have some stuff.
All right.
The Tupperware City is the city that everything that you live in. Okay. So I don't know, man. It's a really nice rug, is what I would say.
That is a really nice.
Is a nice.
I like
rug.
it. You're on the whitelist for it.
Yes, I get unlimited.
You're unlimited. How many are you buying?
Well, that's why I don't know, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Dude, see, this is why. Like, is this gonna double? You think? Will this go to 5 SOL? I mean, it could. I mean, I was kind of originally thinking I'd buy 10 of them, but I don't know. Maybe I should buy more.
2 SOL, huh?
Yeah. 2 SOL.
2 SOL.
When I look at the team and stuff, it doesn't instill like, I don't know. I don't get super awesome vibes, but like the guy who's running it, the animator. Okay, previous clients: Metacard, Full Send Podcast, Happy Dead, Marshmallow, Aliso Slushy, CEO of Wasteland Entertainment Production Company. I don't know. This is the guy that's running it. I don't know what to think. I have mixed feelings about this project long term, at least. But it's like one of those nice like animation rugs where you're just like, man, you're getting a lot of hopium. You're like, wow, could they actually turn this into something? And
animation's really hard to like consistently do and to get a show. I mean, are you serious? Like,
I know,
that's what makes it a little unbelievable to me. I mean, they have high goals and everything, but and to make cool looking shorts like those was really nice quality and whatnot. But will the plot, will the story, all that come together to actually make a decent show, something that will be in your living room? Like, that's hard, man. That's really hard.
And it takes the right connections too. You got to have,
because if you're just like, oh, we're just gonna release them on YouTube and whatnot, they're not gonna make money. They're not gonna make money when they do that.
Yeah,
like
that's why it's hard. Your network is huge for that part, and we haven't seen a lot of these successful Web3 animations.
none,
We're still waiting
really.
for the fucking Doodles animation that has been teased that one day there will be an animated series. So if the rotten eggs somehow pull it off before Doodles, I will just laugh.
Yeah,
because that would just be funny.
What's rotten
Yeah, they're
sauce?
also going to have a hot sauce called rotten sauce.
See, doesn't that just seem a little bit distracting from their
does.
overall
I think
fucking
so.
thing?
That's what I think. I get like fancy rug feels is what I get.
See,
They're
you and I
staking.
can come out with the hot sauce and tell people to buy it
Of
because
course.
we don't do anything on the show. We don't do
Yeah.
why not? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like, we can have a hot sauce. We're not sitting here having a team design a fucking
you don't
TV series.
to have an NFT to create hot sauce. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need to raise money through an NFT in order to create a sauce company.
And if you had something called rotten sauce, probably a lot of people wouldn't buy it. Really, I mean, because it's rotten, bro. Like,
yeah, well,
rotten sauce.
you know, this whole thing is a little rotten, and it's weirded me out. So anyway, this is the rotten eggs.
Speaking of hot sauce,
I'm still undetermined here.
But we have a buddy. We have a buddy who has a hot sauce, actually, hot chili sauce. And he had the best name ever. It was
and then he changed it. He capitulated to the wokes, the woke crowd. He capitulated.
I can't remember the actual real name.
I
now.
remember.
I just still call it miso. I just call it miso hot sauce still.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know a couple of people with sauce companies. It's like, you know, it's a good it's a I don't know. I don't know why it's a popular thing to make. I've thought about making hot sauces because I love it so much, but there's too many hot sauces. There's too many, and I actually I love enjoying all the hot sauces.
Yeah, me too. Like I have better time enjoying them than trying to make them myself. I never really.
Yeah.
I used to make my own salsa, but now I'm just like, oh man, there's salsa out there that's just as good or better.
Yeah, true that.
You know.
So no sauce, no GM sauce. It would make more sense for us to have. We've talked about it like a cold brew or something, a GM morning beverage, but recipe sharing time.
You guys.
We need a recipe section.
Would you guys want a GM energy drink or GM like cold brew coffee? Just asking.
Poll.
Just
a
little poll here.
Yeah, roast the veggies in the oven, blend. Yeah, microplane the garlic. Oh, wow. Yes, Dickenza. Yeah. Yes, Dickenza. Yes. This sounds like a good sauce.
Yeah, so that's basically
Dickenza, I do like
my
making
sauce
my own
down.
sauce, but...
I don't roast. I already get like I cheat here and I get like the roasted tomatoes and shit like that that's already canned and roasted. So I cheat there. So I don't really have to roast too many veggies for my shit. I will sometimes I get like a Anaheim pepper or green chilies, right? Yeah, I got that shit. I'll roast it in there. So I'll basically peppers. I'll roast the peppers myself. But yeah, the tomatoes I don't do that shit. I just get the canned stuff.
During quarantine, when I had nothing better to do, I made a lot of hot sauce. I made some with prickly pear cactus. And that was like maybe my favorite one, actually. I used fresh prickly pear cactus, and it was kind of interesting, dude.
Yeah, well, like the Mexican food place by me, you get their street tacos, and they're you get side, it comes with some cactus that you can put on your
nice. See, that's
what grilled tech cactus. Yeah, it's pretty good. The texture is kind of a little bit hard,
Yeah, that's why it's better in a sauce, probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear everybody here is a sauce fan. Yes, so we will need to Dickenza. I have not subscribed yet to a CSA, but I have started buying meat from one of the farms that I found on the CSA site, actually. So. I am doing that, and I'm enjoying that.
Am I lost on CSA? What am I lost?
Well, bro, you got to be active in the Discord, and you would know there's a CSA channel, bro. And we talk about CSA stuff. We have CSA meetings.
When I'm in the Discord, I don't navigate far from the general.
We have CSA meetings, bro. twice a month
Oh shit!
in the
I
Discord.
didn't know this.
Voice chat.
I need to fucking get in there.
No, but seriously, we should get a food channel going where people just post pictures of their food, and we discuss recipes.
Hey, food podcast, man. I could do that all day.
Well, yeah, maybe we need an off-topic show where we just talk about all kinds of random stuff. Like food.
Like a podcast, like all the podcasts out there.
Just don't say that. Just don't call it that. Yeah, don't call
That's
it
what every podcast is. It's just like some random
call it
shit
podcast.
dudes talk about.
Yeah, it's just like dudes in the cave podcast, dudes in the bros hanging out podcast.
Kansas, bro, you're fucking beats, man. I don't know.
Kansas, it's those CSA boxes, huh? They're just loading you up.
Are
with
you
beats.
using a wood cutting board for beats? I would just use like a sheet cutting board for that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't stain.
Well, that's okay. At least it's a nice natural staining. And it's not blood from cutting off the tip of your finger.
It's true. I mean, you could even like beets though. Yeah, you could dye your hair with beet juice and like all kinds of shit.
That's
beet
true.
Juice. Yeah.
Beets, yeah, they are potent dyeing.
Stains, yeah.
Oh, look at this one. Look at that one. Queen of Tupperware City, bro.
On that egg. Dude, if I saw an egg,
you can never say that again and I'll be okay.
if I pulled an egg
Sunnyside
out of a
jokes.
carton and it had like 2 bumps like that on it, like
would it turn you on?
I am not eating that fucking egg. No, I would not eat that egg. That egg would just go straight into the trash. Some like weird deformed egg like that. No, I would never seen an egg like that. And I'd be freaked out. Be like, nah, that shit's going in the trash. I'm not eating it.
Wow.
It's like a radioactive egg.
Yeah, most of these eggs, if I saw really any of these eggs, I'd probably be worried.
If you pulled an egg out of the carton and had sunglasses and a machine gun.
And a couple of machine guns, I would immediately throw it as far away as possible. I'd be very scared of that egg. Yes.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. All right. This egg thing is weird, man. I don't know about it.
I'm chilling my bag as hard as possible right now. I've been just leaving up egg animation. I'm like, keep talking about whatever you want. I'm just gonna leave these eggs up. Keep subliminal messaging.
Get buy Freeman's egg on the secondary market.
Yep, secondary market is where you're gonna want to get these. Probably gonna want to pay around 5 sol.
Secondary market for sure.
I'll send you my wallet. You can find the ones that I'm selling specifically and buy them off me at best price guaranteed. Yes, let's interview them on Monday. Maybe they would be willing to do an interview, but by Monday, well, actually, that's true. Their at full mint isn't until the 12th, so maybe they won't have rugged yet, even though they'll do a pre-sale. This pre-sale thing is genius. Just from a project perspective, of course, who wouldn't want this? So it's just like I don't know, like how long.
It sounds like the easiest way to rug people.
Oh, yeah.
Without even having an NFT like that.
I mean, yeah, technically you could just rug, right? I mean, well, I think these are escrowed, I think, actually. So there's at least that. But
so they put the NFT there for you. Some third parties holding it and for you.
This is crowd surf. Yeah, this crowd surf people.
Get the fuck out of here. I don't.
They're the ones that are doing this. But yeah. Either way, yeah, maybe the rotten eggs would grace us.
You're gonna pre-order.
I have an inside ear with the rotten eggs. So
really?
Maybe I can get them on here. Actually, our humble little podcast. I mean, it's not a podcast. It's a show. This is a television show. I hope you're watching this on your show.
I call it a podcast.
Shut up.
It's video.
Shut up.
Oh, good.
You shut up.
When I tell people
video
podcast. I have a podcast.
A video podcast.
Right? A video podcast, yeah.
Yes. Don't call it a podcast.
All right. Yeah. Sorry to offend you. You're fragile.
Thank you.
Self over there.
Thank you. Okay, everybody. Well, have a great weekend. GM it up and send us your recipes, your best recipes in the Discord.
GM.
Like, subscribe before you leave, and we'll see you guys on Monday, 10 a.m. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here's the music sometime. There it goes.